What's up, everybody? We're here. We're back. We're gonna watch this a court case. It's Magistrate Court. It's from Detroit. What is it? The 3CR 220. It's a magistrate court, so you know it's tickets, stuff like that. We're gonna check this out, and we're gonna get going here. So it's 3 hours long. But what we're going to do is we're just going to do 1 hour at a time. We're going to split it into a couple ones. So, all right, guys, let's get to court. Sorry, I didn't want to make you hear that again. Let's hit play over here. And y'all should be good to go.
Ticket and dismiss count 2, no proof of insurance. Fines and costs are $180, 30 days to pay. Did you post a bond to get this court date, sir?
Yes.
How much is your bond?
I'm sorry.
How much is your bond?
Not 180.
Your bond was exactly $180?
I wasn't arrested.
I didn't ask if you were arrested, sir. Sometimes people have to post a bond to get court dates.
Did I ask if you were arrested?
I didn't post a bond. I'm sorry. I didn't post a bond.
All right, so 30 days to pay the $180. There's nothing further. You're all set, sir. Have a good day, Mr. Brunset.
All right now.
I say good day.
Because I believe you have a couple of matters. What's the
Yes,
name
Your Honor.
Never seen that name before, have you?
What was that, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Did you have other defendants?
I did. I have 2 more.
Okay, I'm ready. Give me one is Fields. I just saw that one. And what's the other?
That would be Ahmed Nafi. And I apologize if I'm saying it wrong.
Okay, I have that one as well. Give me one more.
Look at the smile on Felton's face. He's just happy to be in court, isn't he? He's just real happy.
Okay, Ahmed Nafi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can, yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
You were given a ticket for violating the basic speed law going too fast. Trooper Bukaja is not reducing this ticket. So you either plea as charged or you have a hearing. What do you want to do, sir?
No, I wasn't speeding at all.
So
I was, as a matter of fact, I was like, okay,
Excuse
sorry,
me.
sorry, sir.
Listen to the question. Answer the question. This is not the time for you to just keep running off in terms of at the mouth in terms of what you want to explain. You have to be under oath for me to take testimony if you want to have a hearing. That was my question.
Sorry.
You want to have a hearing, Mr. Nafi?
Yes,
Thank you.
yeah. Sorry, Ron.
All right, so now, if you want to have a hearing, we're going to have this hearing. Everyone, I need you to practice patience as we go through this hearing. Stay muted. I'll try to move through this process as quickly as possible. Now, Mr. Nafi, it is up to Trooper Bukaja to prove that you were speeding. Now, he only has to prove it a little bit, meaning 51% to 49% in terms of what I hear in terms of testimony. But he does have that burden of proof. If he's successful, then you will have the fines and costs that's associated with this speeding ticket. If he is not successful, then it will be dismissed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, also, you can choose to testify. You can choose not to testify. I will not hold your silence against you. Because again, the trooper has the burden. You are innocent until proven responsible for this ticket, which is speeding. Now, if you do choose to testify, sir, stick only to the facts and circumstances surrounding this speeding ticket. Nothing
Yes, sir.
else in. I'm not going to allow you to just talk about anything you want to. Just like I would not allow the trooper to talk about anything he wants to. He's only going to speak to or provide information of the events on this day and time on this ticket. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Also, you do not get to ask the trooper any questions. The trooper does not get to ask you any questions. I am the only person that gets to ask questions. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Trooper Bukaja, Mr. Nafi, I need you both to raise your right hands. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Trooper Bukaja?
Yes.
Mr. Nafi,
Yes, sir.
you can put your hands down. This is ticket number SX 4160180. People of the state of Michigan versus Ahmed Nafi. Mr. Ahmed Nafi, I need you to state your full name for the record.
Ahmed Amr Nafi.
Thank you. Trooper Bukaja, your appearance, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. You want my name?
Name, badge number, yes, sir. Your
Yep.
appearance.
It's Trooper Justin Butchkaya, badge 1039.
Thank you. All right, you both have been sworn in. Trooper Bukaja, your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor. On 12/27 of 2022, approximately 8:50 in the morning, we were dispatched to a multi-car crash that was on southbound I-75 near Nevada Street. Upon arrival, there were multiple lanes closed. There was 3 crashes that happened because of this one. So what happened during the crash is that the defendant was in the left lanes, lost control of his vehicle, went all the way over to the right lane, crashed into the vehicle in the right lane, disabling that vehicle, bounced off that vehicle and came back into the right center lane, crashing into another vehicle. The defendant was driving too fast for conditions. It was wet, it was cold that day, so the roads were slippery. And he lost control of his vehicle and created a crash.
Thank you. Now, how were you able to ascertain this information, Trooper Bukaja?
Speaking to all the witnesses on scene, that said that this person lost control of his vehicle, and the trooper that spoke with him also determined the same.
Okay, and when you say the witnesses or other individuals, they identified the defendant, Mr. Nafi?
Yes, it was a 2009 silver Toyota that they all stated that lost control of the vehicle.
Okay, and how was Mr. Nafi identified specifically?
He was identified by Trooper Connor by his Michigan driver's license, which he gave it to me before I can write the crash.
Okay. I don't have any further questions at this time. Mr. Nafi, your
Yes, sir.
testimony.
At that day, I was driving to work, so like I wasn't driving above speed at all. All the other cars were actually speeding like more than me.
So he just said he was
there was
speeding.
like some pieces of ice that weren't plowed that good, so my car stepped on it, and I was the unlucky one that happened to slip on the road and lose control of the car. And then after that, I tried as much as I can to get the car under control, get it straight and the road, so to cause less damage. But unfortunately, I wasn't able. So it was mainly because of the ice that wasn't planned, and there wasn't any sign of any ice or snow because of all the other cars were speeding as normal, and I wasn't even above the speed limit. I was even being tailgated most of the time.
Mr. Nafi?
Yes, sir.
What was the posted speed limit on this section of I-75 near Nevada? What's the posted speed limit?
70.
How fast were you driving?
Like 68 or 67.
So you're saying you were driving under the speed limit?
Yeah, like 100 by like a mile or two.
Yes or no?
You right. You fucked up.
You were driving under
Fucked
the
up.
speed limit. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Mr. McCollum. Excuse me, Mr. Nothing.
I think
Mr.
you messed up
McCollum.
now.
Yes, sir.
I hear your voice or anything in the background coming from you right now, because I'm having a hearing, conducting that hearing with Mr. McPhee. You should be on mute, sir.
Okay, so
I'll place you in the waiting room.
Dumbass.
Anybody else who cannot keep their devices on mute, I'll just place you back in the waiting room. I cannot have this interference. I have to follow along with the testimony. If you break my train of thought, that's inconsiderate to the individuals who I'm trying to have a hearing for and come up with the right decision. Okay, Mr. Nafi. That's yes and no. You were driving under the speed limit on that day, is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, you said that other cars were out there and they were speeding, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And when you say they were speeding, they were going faster than the 70 miles per hour speed limit, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, you also testified that based upon the road conditions, you could not tell whether it was wet or icy or slippery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Trooper Bukaja, what's the posted speed limit in that area?
I believe it's 70 miles per hour.
Okay. And based upon your testimony, you testified that it was wet, it was slippery on this particular day in December at 8:50 a.m. What should have been, I mean, if somebody's driving in those conditions, even though there's a posted speed limit, in your opinion, what should be the speed that a person should be driving?
Your Honor, all depending on the road, if the speed limit's 70 and the roads are bad, you should be going 60, 55 miles per hour. And even then, you still can lose control of your car, which you should be driving slower. Depending on your vehicle, the size of your vehicle, the tires of your vehicle, and your experience driving, you should be driving slower than what is posted during those conditions on the freeway, in any roadway.
All right, thank you. Now, back to the testimony, not the testimony, some of the eyewitnesses or witnesses who were any of these witnesses not involved in the crash?
No, Your Honor. I'll take that back. There was someone that did stop. Yes, there was, but I did not get their information.
Okay. Out of the witnesses in the crash, I guess, how many witnesses were in this crash or interviewed?
So I interviewed the two that stopped in the truck that saw the whole crash happen. I interviewed the person that was struck. I interviewed both the people that were struck by this silver sedan, the silver, Toyota. And both of them stated that the silver Toyota lost control in the left lanes and came into their lane.
All right, so that was going to be my question, which was, and I believe you said 4 individuals, 4 witnesses. Out of the 4 witnesses, they all came to the same conclusion that the silver Toyota is the one that lost control and started this crash or crashed into the other vehicles?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did any of them give any statements as to the speed or how fast they thought the silver Toyota was going?
No.
Okay. There was another trooper on the scene, I believe, before you arrived. Is that correct?
I believe I was the first one. There was at least 4 troopers out there policing because there was multiple crashes in the same area.
Okay. I just want to be as clear as possible with this question because it's critical to me. As it relates to any statements given by the witnesses, did they express not just who they thought caused the accident or ran into another vehicle, but again, the speed or how fast the silver Toyota was going?
No, Your Honor, they did not say anything about his speed, just that he was in the left lanes, lost control of his vehicle, then cut across the freeway and struck them.
All right, thank you. Trooper Bakaja, you weren't directly on the scene until after the accident occurred, correct?
Correct.
Do you have any? Strike that. Okay. Loss of control from Mr. This is for Trooper Bakaja. Could the loss of control of his vehicle be anything other than his speed? Could there be any reason for him losing control?
From what I gathered, it was just because of the road conditions that was presented that day, which was wet and icy in some spots due to the plow the night before. I think we had snow the night before, and so the roads were still wet. It was still cold. It was still icy on the roadway that day.
Last question, maybe the last question, Trooper Bakaja. We heard testimony from the defendant, Mr. Nafi, that he was going under the posted speed limit, going at least, let's say somewhere, he was saying 68 to 67, I'll say even 65. So at 65 with those road conditions, knowing that was the speed, not necessarily knowing the result, meaning there was an accident which occurred. But with those conditions, would you state that that was too fast for the conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, I've heard testimony from the trooper who didn't directly see, obviously, the accident or the speed of the Toyota silver vehicle being driven by the defendant, that there was an accident which occurred. At least 4 statements from testified that Mr. Felton, any slight movement, you should be on mute, sir. It picks up and it directs my attention, Mr. Felton. Shuffling papers in. I'm going to mute your device. Heard testimony from 4 witnesses who stated that it was the Toyota silver Toyota, which was in the far left lane, lost control, went over to the far right lane, and caused the accident, getting at least one vehicle. Not quite sure if it was testified to more than one, at least one vehicle. I have testimony from the defendant who stated that, yes, the people were speeding, they were going faster than him. He testified he was going below the speed limit, just below the posted speed limit, 67, 68, and that he lost control. Lost control, he didn't see the ice, didn't see that it was, or did not know it was that slippery, and the accident occurred. So in this particular case, I must utilize some judicial discretion, if you will, and a person who's been driving for quite a long time in Michigan, who drives a sports car, who takes that sports car out sometimes in wintry conditions, knowing that a rear-wheel drive sports car vehicle is going to handle the road a little bit differently than an all-wheel drive truck or all-wheel drive sedan or vehicle. Now, we have a Toyota Silver sedan, which is driving at least 67, 68 miles per hour on slippery road, wet conditions, possibly it snowed the night before at 8:50 in the morning. And I would have to say that even if this was an all-wheel drive vehicle, I would find it difficult to believe that a person should drive close to the posted speed limit, which is there for the best conditions, the best conditions. Posted speed limit, dry road, no condensation, no, not slippery, 70 miles per hour. But a few miles under that, I still did not be was driving too fast for those road conditions on this day. And because of that, I do find you responsible, Mr. Nafi.
Figured that was gonna happen.
Probably should have been driving a whole lot slower for those road conditions on that day so that you could handle your vehicle if something happens, if it starts to slide, so it doesn't get away from you. So with that being said, sir, your fines and costs are $125. I will give you 30 days to pay. Now, I know there are a number of points that may come with this. That is for the Secretary of State to let you know. That is the ruling of the court. Thank you, Trooper Bukaja. Thank you, Mr. Nafi, for your time. You're all
Thank you,
set.
sir.
Pay within 30 days, $120.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Trooper Bukaja, we got one more. Is there William Fields? William Fields, let's see. William's iPhone, that might be Mr. Fields. Let me see if his iPhone is. I have a Williams iPhone, which is joining the court. State your full name.
Colin Michael Williams.
One more time, sir.
Colin Michael Williams.
Colin Michael Williams, okay, is on the iPhone. I have a Williams iPhone that just joined. Colin Michael Williams, I have you, sir.
Felton looks like he's sleeping over there.
All right.
Please stay quiet as I am conducting hearings. I haven't checked it. Colin
Okay.
Williams. I have a Williams iPhone that just joined. I need you to state your name. Please connect the audio, Williams iPhone. Triple Kaj, I'm trying to see if this is William Fields, which is the next person.
Okay.
But they're not connected to audio. I'm going to move on.
It's Randall Williams.
Okay, I have Randy Williams already. Thank you. You already checked in. If my clerk checked you in, I'm not checking people in again. I have someone just joined in the court that has a Williams iPhone. That's who I need to connect the audio. Everyone else, if you spoke to my clerk, you're all set. Okay, Trooper Picard, just be a little patient while we try to connect the Williams iPhone. Want to see if that is Mr. Fields. Gonna move on to someone else and give him a little time to try to figure out this technology. All right, I need a Marquise Malik Reed. Are you in the courtroom?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Reed, let's see. I have Officer Brown here. Wait a minute. Okay, let me. I apologize, Mr. Reed. I was given the wrong ticket for you with the wrong officer. Your officer. Officer Presley, do you have a recommendation from Reed?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll offer impeding traffic.
Impeding traffic, okay. Impeding traffic. What that means, Reed, is that fines and costs. I'm getting background noise. Thank you, Officer Presley. I'm getting, so Mr. Reed, fines and costs are $175, 0 points. You were given a ticket for 31 miles over. Do you want to accept that, Mr. Reed?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and put your hand down. State your full name for the record.
Marquez Reed.
Okay, Mr. Reed. This is ticket number SP 1417912. People of the state of Michigan versus Marquise Malik Reed. 1 second. Okay, thank you, Mr. Reed. You were given the ticket. This is a ticket for speeding 31 miles over. Mr. Reed, on December 27th, 2022, at approximately 6:13 p.m., were you driving to Detroit?
Yes.
Driving over posted speeding.
Yes.
Given a ticket by a city Detroit police officer for speeding.
Yes.
I find that your testimony is freely and voluntarily given based upon the recommendation. I'm going to reduce this ticket from speeding to impeding traffic. 0 points. 175 is the fines and costs. 30 days to pay. Did you post a bond and get this court date?
No, sir.
And you're all set, sir. Make sure you pay within 30 days. Either 36districtcourt.org or on the first floor.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Officer Presley, do you have any other matters before this court?
Yes, I have one more. Martasia Sardin.
Okay, is there a Martasia Alexis Sardin in the courtroom? Check something the way there are Martasia Sardin in the courtroom. Check the way. Okay, also President, is there a recommendation for Sardin?
Yeah, we can do impeding traffic on the first count and then dismiss count 2.
Okay, impeding count.
Hello?
1, this count 2.
Hello?
Okay, I have a person on the phone just joining the court. Last number 9980. State your name.
Oh, yes. My name is Carlson Friley.
Spell that for me, sir.
You say what now? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Spell your name.
It's CARLETON
Last name is Friley.
All right, thank you. I have you checked in, Mr. Friley. Put your device on mute and just listen at this point in time till I call your name again.
Sir?
Mr. Friley.
Hello? Yes.
Mr. Friley.
Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh, dude, shut up.
Friley.
Hello? Yes.
Back in the waiting room.
Hello?
All right, so Sergeant. I'm Sergeant. Okay, so Officer Presley, I have your recommendation here. If, because I still have about 10 people in the waiting room, you can feel free to wait if you want, or if you have other pressing matters, I do understand. I have your offer. If they're in the waiting room and they accept your offer, then we'll move forward. If they object, I'll call you back.
All right. Thank you.
Have a hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks.
Man, having Zoom now, you know, before you used to go to court and hope that the cop wouldn't show up.
William's iPhone, you have your hat on, you just joined the court, you're in the car. Are you connected to audio now? Unmute.
Yes, yes, I am. Yes.
Please remove your hat, sir. Thank you. What's your last name?
Fields.
All right, this is Fields. Okay, Mr. Fields, Triple Bukaja is here. You were given a ticket for violating the basic speed law, going too fast. There's no reduction at this time. So do you want to plead as charged, plead responsible, excuse me, or have a hearing?
Yes. I want to plead as charged.
All right, raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You go ahead and put your hand down. This is ticket number SH4163940, People of the State of Michigan versus William Fields. Mr. Fields, on January 3rd, 2023 at approximately 11:22 a.m. Were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And you're driving too fast for the conditions?
Yes.
I find, and you were given a ticket by a Michigan State police officer?
Yes.
I find that your testimony is freely and voluntarily given based upon the recommendation, or no recommendation, I'm sorry. This is a plea of responsible, civil infraction, fines and costs $100, sir. Fines and costs $100, 30 days to pay. Did you have to post a bond to get this court date?
No, sir.
And you're all set, sir. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Trooper Bukaja, do you have any other matters before this court?
Your Honor, I believe that is it today.
Thank you. You're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Like I was saying, it makes it so much easier for the cops to come to court because they can just zoom in. A lot of people that were hoping that their cops wouldn't show up, you know, so that way you get out of the ticket.
Hey,
kind of screwed now, right?
Mia Graves.
Hello, I'm here. Good morning.
All right, thank you. Okay, Ms. Graves, you're given a ticket for accident, failing to stop at an intersection, and then no registration. The recommendation today by your officer is to plead to count one, the accident. I will reduce count one to impeding traffic. If you were listening, then 0 points, but fines and costs $175, and dismiss count two, no proof of registration. Do you want to accept that today?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part of what you said on count one.
Count one would be a reduction to impeding traffic. 0 points in your driving record, fines and costs of $175, 30 days to pay. Dismiss count two. What do you want to do?
I'd like to plead.
Thank you. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Go ahead, put your hand down. This is ticket number SP 1400899. People of the state of Michigan versus Nia Shawnee Graves. Ms. Graves, on December 27, 2022, at approximately 12:18 p.m., were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you fail to stop at a stop sign or intersection?
Yes.
And there was an accident?
Yes.
And you were given a ticket by a city of Detroit police officer?
Yes.
I find that your testimony is freely and voluntarily given based upon the recommendation. I'm going to reduce count 1 to impeding traffic. That's 0 points. Fine the cost $1 to $75 and dismiss count 2. Did you have to post a bond to get this court date?
No.
You're all set. Make sure you pay within 30 days.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
Officer Ambrose, do you have any other matters before this court?
No, Your Honor, no more.
Thank you. You're all set, sir. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Hasta good day, sir.
Okay, next person I'm looking for is Loretta Coleman. Ms. Coleman, I know you checked in. I heard you previously. Loretta Coleman. Loretta Coleman. Maybe she got bounced out and had to come back. I know she was here. Ms. Coleman, you're right there. I see the phone. I have an iPhone just joined in the court, or iPhone just joined in the court. State your name. Okay, Sergeant Carson, I do see her. I'm not sure. She must have put the phone down and stepped away. It's impeding traffic. So if she accepts, we'll move forward. If she objects, I can call you back, or if you let you have any other matter.
Okay, I still have one more, so I'll be standing by.
Okay, no problem. What's the other case?
Jalen Marshall.
Jalen Marshall.
There might be a Jalena. I might have said her first name wrong.
Jalena Catrice Marshall.
That's correct.
Okay. That person might still be in the waiting room. We have a person on the iPhone just joining the court. State your name.
He's right there on the left.
There's Jalena
Marcel, correct?
Jalena Marshall. Jalena Marshall. You need to unmute your device.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you. I got you.
I apologize.
You don't got to lean so far into your phone.
I know it's a little difficult, it's long, and then they all of a sudden call your name. Maybe you're in another room. Maybe that's not the case, but I'll give you a little time. No worries. All right. So you're given a ticket for speeding 31 miles over the posted speed limit. Your officer, Sergeant Carson, is willing to reduce this ticket down to limited access 1 to 5-0. That's $125 fine, no points. Do you want to accept that ticket?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, put your hand down. All right, Ms. Marshall. This is ticket number SP 1419890. People of the state of Michigan versus Jalena Catrice Marshall on January 1st, 2023 at approximately 3:25 p.m. Were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Driving over the posted speed limit, speeding.
Yes, sir.
And given a ticket by a city of Detroit police officer for speeding?
Yes, sir.
I find that your testimony is freely and voluntarily given based upon the recommendation. I'm going to reduce this ticket down to limited access 1 to 5. Fines and costs $125. 0 points. You have 30 days to pay, ma'am. 30 days to pay. Did you have to post a bond to get the court date?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How much was your bond? Did you post a bond?
I had none. No
Okay.
bond.
No bond. Pay within 30 days.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Valletta Coleman, are you back? Valletta Coleman.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I'll remove you, Ms. Marshall. Okay, Ms. Coleman, you were given a ticket for speeding 11 to 15 miles over. Your officer, Sergeant Carson, is recommending reducing this ticket to impeding traffic. 0 points, $175, 30 days to pay. Accept that offer.
Yes.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Go ahead, put your hand down. Ms. Coleman. This is ticket number SP 1406552. People said Michigan versus Valletta Coleman. Ms. Coleman, on November 10th, 2022 at approximately 6:39 p.m. Were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving over the posted speed limit, speeding.
Yes.
Stopped by a city of Detroit police officer and given a ticket for speeding.
Yes.
I find that your testimony is freely and voluntarily given. Based upon the recommendation, I'm going to reduce this ticket from the speeding ticket to impeding traffic. 0 points to your driving record, fines and costs of $175, 30 days to pay. Did you have to post a bond to get this court date?
No, sir.
And you're all set. Have a good day.
You
Make sure
too,
you
sir.
pay the 30. Thank you. Sergeant Carson, was that it for you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir. Okay. We have a Bartelo Teles Luz. Bartelo Teles Luz. I have an iPhone just joining the court. iPhone just joining the court. Are you in the courtroom?
Yeah, if that's me, I just joined a minute ago. I just had to rejoin. Colin Williams.
Colin Williams. Okay, Mr. Williams, I'm going to mute your device and put your name here, Colin Williams. Thank you. Okay, I'm looking for a Bartelo Teles Luz. I have a iPhone Mac 12 Max, I believe it is, Pro Max something. iPhone 12 Pro Max. Just joined the courtroom. State your name. Okay. Officer Harris, I was trying to, do you have any other matters before this court other than Bartelo Teles Luz?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a Mark Moon.
Williams Moon. I have a Mark David McWilliams Moon in the courtroom.
Yes,
Mark.
sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Moon. Okay, Mr. Moon, you were given 3 tickets. Failing to use a seatbelt, no registration, no proof of insurance. This is your recommendation today from your officer. Plea as charged to the seatbelt offense. That comes with 0 points, but fines that cost $65. The other 2 matters are dismissed. You want to accept that? Oh, dismissed with proof. That's what the P means. So do you have proof of your registration and proof of your insurance, sir?
Yes.
All right, I need you to hold it up to the camera.
The registration is here.
Yep, keep it right there. No, bring it back, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Moving too fast. Can't read that fast. Okay, hold it steady. All right, thank you. You can remove it. Now the insurance.
Let me see how to turn this camera around.
Okay, move it over for me.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Let me get that together.
All right, give you a moment. Everyone, please get all your documents together. Okay, it is sideways for me. Turn it to your left, maybe. Okay, better. All right, hold it there. Let me try to enlarge it. What's the expiration date?
March 25th, 2023.
March 25th, 2023. Okay, I've verified it. I'm satisfied. Officer Harris, are you satisfied?
Yes, I'm satisfied.
All right, thank you. So, Mr. Moon, based upon the recommendation from Officer Harris, you plead as charged, plead as responsible. It's a civil infraction to the seatbelt. That's $0.65 fine. And then the other two matters will be dismissed because you provided proof. Do you want to accept that today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead and put your hand down. This is ticket number SP 1417692, People of the State of Michigan versus Mark David McWilliams Moon. Mr. Moon, on December 23rd, 2022, at approximately 9:57 a.m., were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Stopped by a city of Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And did you fail to use your seatbelt while your car was in operation?
Yes.
I find that your testimony is clearly involuntary to give based upon the recommendation. I'm going to accept your plea of responsible to the civil infraction, 0 points, but fines and costs $65, 30 days to pay, and dismiss counts 2 and 3. Did you have to post a bond to get to court date?
No, Your Honor.
And you are all set, sir. Have a good day. Make sure you pay within 30 days.
Okay, how do I pay? Do I call downtown?
No, just come downtown to the first floor. Come downtown to the first floor, 36th District Court. Or you can go online, 36thdistrictcourt.org.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. All right, thank you. Have a good one. Thanks, officer.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
There's one more. We're still trying to reach a Bartello Tellis Luz. We're going to try to admit another person that I had not previously to see if this is Mr. Luz. If not, I have your recommendation. If he appears and accepts, then I have no problem. If he objects, I'll call you back for a hearing, but let's see if this is someone who has not been identified. I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max joining the court. State your name, please.
Norman Jundy.
Norman Jundy. All right, thank you. Let me put your name here. You're checked in. Norman Jundy. All right, Jundy, go ahead and mute your device. Wait for your name to be called again.
Thank you, sir.
Stylo 6, LG Stylo 6. State your
Bartolo
name.
Telles.
One more time.
Bartolo Telles.
Bartello Tellis Luz.
Yes.
All right, senor, we got you. Okay, Officer Harris, that's your other person. Okay.
I got a question, Your Honor.
Uno momento, senor. Uno momento.
¿Y hablo español?
¿Habla inglés?
Usted.
Do you need a Spanish interpreter, sir?
Please, for my client. He's here with me.
Client. Not for your client. Who's the
That's his name.
Tellis Luz?
Him.
Thank you. And you said client. Are you an attorney?
No.
All right, thank you.
I'm a Uber driver.
Okay. All right, Mr. Uber driver. Gracias. All right, I need to get a Spanish interpreter. Give us one moment. Madam Clerk, can you give me a Spanish interpreter?
Oh my gosh, I gotta know about this.
Thank you.
Gracias. De nada. All right, so we'll have to call you back. Just stay patient. Tell Mr. Bartelo Luz to take his hat off. Remove his cap. Yes, him. See, remove your cap. He's in court. Gracias. Un momento para español interpreter. Okay, Officer Harris, take a Spanish interpreter. That Spanish interpreter, then we can move forward. All right, let me go on to the next case. Marcel Craig, are you in the courtroom?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
I got you. Thank you, Mr. Craig. Still trying to identify LG Stylo 6. You're on an LG. Oh, that's Bartelo. Let me change the name. I apologize, everyone. Let me change the name. Okay, Marcel Craig, you're given a ticket for speeding 31 miles over. Officer Croxton is reducing this ticket to 6 to 10 miles over. 6 to 10 miles over from the 31 miles over. Fines and costs are $135. Do you want to accept that? And Officer Croxton, is that limited access or speeding straight up? If you're still in the courtroom. Okay, the way it's written here is just 6 to 10 miles over. So what do you want to do, Mr. Craig?
What is limited access?
He didn't offer limited access, so that's what I was trying to verify. It would have been on the paper. It's not on my paper. I just wanted to confirm. He's not offering it, so it's 6 to 10 miles instead of 31 miles over. So instead of paying 195, it drops it down to 135. What do you want to do, sir?
Better take that.
Is it points?
It may come with points, sir.
I would like to get an attorney then, because I don't have somebody tried to break into my house. That's the only reason why I was speeding, and I got it on paper and everything, and I was just rushing home.
Sir, Craig.
Yes.
I'm going to advise you not to explain or express any situation. You actually just admitted to speeding, so I'm not quite sure what you were going to have a hearing for, but I will honor your request. You can get an attorney. We do not provide attorneys for you at this stage, given this is a ticket matter. So if you're going to retain counsel, and everything via Zoom. It was a little different back in the old days. We may have attorneys, house counsel available. Right now, we're going to schedule for a formal hearing. Now, at that formal hearing, I believe if you do not have counsel, one would be provided to you. So, yes. So I'm going to schedule this matter for a formal hearing, Mr. Craig.
Is it a way I can have is it a way that I can have, excuse me, sorry about that. Is it a way that I can have a conference with the officer?
I don't know if Officer Croxton wants to speak to you at this time, but we'll see. But at this time, let me finish my statement. You can either retain counsel or on your next scheduled date, which will be a formal hearing, counsel will be provided. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Officer Croxton, I do not see him in my courtroom right now. Officer Croxton was here. He had to go to another courtroom. So he's not in the breakout room. What I can do is just adjourn this matter for your formal hearing. What do you want to do, Mr. President?
So this is an informal hearing?
That is correct, sir.
Okay.
All right, Madam Clerk, we got dates. Well, no, that would be in front of a different person for your formal hearing. So I'm going to schedule this. it'll at least be probably 30 days out. But it may not be on a Thursday. For your formal hearing, you'll get notification in the mail, Mr. Craig. Let me just, and please, because we are live on Zoom and YouTube, I do not want you to shout out your full address, but I have you on Kenosha Street. That's still correct, sir?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, thank you. So we're gonna adjourn this matter so you can have a formal hearing and get all your information, proof that you need, hire you an attorney if you need to. There's nothing further. We're all set on Craig.
All set.
Yes, you can log off, sir. Robin Cherry.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Ms. Cherry, you were given a ticket for speeding 16 to 20 miles over. Your officer is recommending impeding traffic. 0 points, fines and costs $175, 30 days to pay. Do you want to accept that today?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You plead speeding 16 to 20 miles over. The offer is for it to be reduced to impeding traffic. That's 0 points. Your driving record, fines and costs $175, 30 days to pay. It's that ticket. You want to accept that offer?
Okay, yes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I like to accept.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, put your hand down. This is ticket number SP 417618. People of the state of Michigan versus Robin Cherry. Ms. Cherry, on January 1st, 2023, at approximately 4:55 p.m., were you speeding in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And given a ticket by a city of Detroit police officer?
Yes.
I find that your testimony was pretty involuntary based upon the recommendation. I'm going to reduce the ticket from speeding 16 to 20 miles over to impeding traffic. Fines and costs $175, 30 days to pay. Did you have to post a bond to get this court date?
No.
You are all set. Have a good day. Make sure you pay within 30 days.
I said good day,
thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Donnie wants to come say hi to everybody.
Whitney Maddox.
Did you just say Whitney Maddox?
I did. Whitney Shanae Maddox.
Yes, that's me.
We'll do this one and then we're going to end it for today.
Okay, you're also given a ticket for speeding 16 to 20 miles over. Your officer is recommending impeding traffic. 0 points, fines and costs $175, 30 days to pay. Do you want to accept that offer, Ms. Maddox?
I accept the plea.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Go ahead, put your hand down. This ticket number SP 1416860. People Commissioner versus Whitney Shanae Maddox. Ms. Maddox, on February 20th, 2022, at approximately 3:09 p.m., were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving over the posted speed limit speeding.
Yes.
Stopped by a city of Detroit police officer and given a ticket.
Yes.
Find that your testimony is freely and voluntarily given based on the recommendation. I'm going to reduce from 16 to 20 miles over to impeding traffic. That's fines and costs $175, 30 days to pay.
Okay, thank you.
You have to post a bond and get this court date.
No, I did not.
All right, you're all set. Make sure you pay within 30 days.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, guys. So that's it for today, or at least for this video. We're going to do this in 3 parts because it's 3 hours long. And, I mean, This is a new judge I'm trying out. It seemed kind of boring, but who knows? You never know. Some action might pop up here and there. I definitely want to hear about this Uber driver. So hearing about the Uber driver will be in the next part. Look for part 2, and we'll have an Uber driver that is saying his client. So I don't understand what that's all about, but we will figure that out. All right, guys. Have a good day.